What's up guys, it's Toiletbag here, and before I start the video, can you guys please like and subscribe and also hit that bell for new notifications. Well, with that being said, today we'll be talking about the time that my game hit the front page in 2009. Now if you didn't know, back then it was actually very easy to hit the front page. I mean, all you really needed was I would say 500 players on your game at one time, and you were on the front page, just like that. I mean, it compares nothing to now, with the Adopt Me hitting 1 million players at once. That's just insane to me and it blows my mind. But back then, all you had to do was get at least 500 people on your game and boom, you're on the front page. So the game I'm actually playing now is one of the OBs I made back then, or obby, however you want to pronounce it. And this is the game that hit front page, and I made it in 2009, so I was only 9 years old when I made this game. Now I did throw a bunch of free models together and I did create some stuff myself as well, but the game is completely outdated and broken, so I made it to where you guys could get to the end still, but no promises because the game is just broken. And I remember playing this OB recently and getting halfway done, and then when I died I spawned back at the beginning, so the game is extremely broken. But back then, I mean, this game was very popular. I mean, I think it has around 14,000 visits now, and that might not seem like a lot, but back then, having at least 5,000 visits was just insane. And once this game hit front page, I did try and make other games that almost made it to front page but not quite. I think this was my most popular game out of all of them, only because it was an OB and it has 50 badges. So there were a lot of Easter eggs in this OB, so it wasn't just an OB. You could just, get a bunch of badges and do a bunch of Easter eggs to get them. So it was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun making this game. Now as time went by, less people started playing, but it's really funny because sometimes I'll see them bacon accounts on here just playing, and it's really funny because the game is broken, I don't advertise it, and sometimes there'll still be people on it. But yeah, back then, if you guys go and look at some games that were created from 2009 to 2010, the games were extremely simple. So there wasn't much needed for a game to really get popular, and it was extremely simple to make a game. You really didn't need to know how to script. You could just throw free models together, and as long as the game was fun, people would play it. But yeah, back then, if you guys go and look at some games that were created from 2009 to 2010, the games were extremely simple. So there wasn't much needed for a game to really get popular, and it was extremely simple to make a game. You really didn't need to know how to script. You could just throw free models together, and as long as the game was fun, people would play it. Now you're probably wondering how I got a lot of people on this game at one time. I actually met this developer who was kind of famous, and I got him to join my game, and when he joined, a ton of people started joining my game. And from there, it kind of worked its way up on the front page. And once your game's on the front page, you don't need to advertise. People already see it because it's on the home page, and they immediately join it. And for it being an OB, people will stay on it till they get to the end. And the OB wasn't that easy. I mean, you would say it's probably easy now, but back then, I mean, I feel like it was a little more difficult. But as you guys could see, this OB had a lot more than just, it wasn't just a simple OB. I did have a lot of badges everywhere and a lot of Easter eggs, and I think people did like to hunt for all the badges and try and get them all. So I think that's what kept people around too. But I think I made 10,000 Robux off this game in total, so it wasn't too much. I don't know what I spent it on, but this game definitely was extremely easy to make, and it didn't take much time, and I really enjoyed it growing up. I mean, I didn't really script anything. I just, it's very easy to just kind of put some models together and resize them, and it wasn't too hard. So if you guys want to, you guys could go check out the game. It's still up, but like I said, the game's extremely broken. I don't know if the VIPs even still work anymore. I tried to update it and try and fix it a little bit, but the game is just ancient, and I kind of want to keep it how it is. I don't want to kind of mess with it a little too much. But yeah guys, I mean, to make a game like this and have it hit the front page would be literally impossible now. Well, I would expect it to be impossible. You can't compete with Adopt Me unless you make a game similar to that. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoyed this story, leave a like and subscribe. Also comment what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next video.